Hello. Welcome in and welcome back to 1212 Heartbreak and Love Tarot. My name is Angie. Thank you for joining me and allowing me to read for you. This is a general love message. We're going to get right into it with the 1212 makeshift. Give it a shuffle. Give it a cut. Heaven Creator, bless the video, bless the collective. And bless me, the truthful and resonating message. Let's see what comes out, y'all. Show the collective what the general love message is today. First word up is loyalty, baby. Okay, collective. I see you. First word up, loyalty. Coming out. All right. What else? What about loyalty here? What is the general love message for the collective? Please and thank you. Change. Loyalty and change. All right. Good vibe so far. Loyalty, change. What else? I want to kiss you. Listen. Somebody else got you on their mind, collective, heavily here. Yeah, some changes going on, some craving and desiring going on. What else? What's the energy of the general love message? Touch me, listen. I heard craving and desiring, right? Yeah, that's definitely wanting some physical attention there, some adult attention. It turned up with you are amazing. Yeah, somebody is highly attracted to you, collective. Somebody wanting to get close, spend some time. What else? Show the collective what the general love message is. What is the general love? Please unblock me. Listen. That's what these changes about. Whoever this is, you got blocked, collective, whether it is physically or energetically or spiritually, however. Listen, they want you to unblock them. They've changed. What is this? I'm strong enough, Lord. You are. I'm getting it as your energy there, collective. You are strong enough, to hold your ground. Here is how I'm hearing it. To insist on loyalty and what it is that you really want is how I'm getting it. What else is they knew better? That was why I heard it like that. Yeah, they knew better and still, chose to do whatever it is that they did here. Chose to not be honest and mistreat the collective. And now that's why they on the block list for somebody. Yeah, they knew better. That's why the collective's energy came through as staying strong and loving yourself, standing your ground here. What else? Yeah, standing your ground in this. Yeah, what else? What is the energy of the general love message? Let's see what that says. It says, I have major regrets. Collective. This I gotta be honest. I got that first things first as my collective's energy. Having regrets for either giving this person the time of day. Could be giving this person little hidden feelings. Yeah, giving this person the time of day. Or, repeating a cycle with someone. That could be what this is as well. Give me one more. Yeah, dream come true. But listen. Oh, man. It hasn't stopped the person on your mind from wanting you. You standing firm here, demanding what you want in love, knowing your worth. That's how I'm getting it from my collective's energy. 1212 Heartbreak and Love Tarot says you manifested this on the bottom of the deck. You standing strong in this and again, perhaps blocking them is something that you weren't doing before. Pure love is what you share. Just under you manifested this. It has to do with my collective not settling. You know, demanding change if this person wants back in, if this person wants some love time, if this person want to get off the block list. Yeah, my collective, I just heard got a list of demand for somebody, but loyalty and you know, just being a better person, being a better version of yourself is gonna be top top of someone in my collectives list. Pure love is what you share. You are always on my mind. Right there on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's almost like the distance or the change in your response and reaction to man, they messed up ass behaviors. You know, I don't know. I'm getting it as I'm saying messed up ass behaviors, but it's an array of things for different people. What's standing out predominantly is the collective need, you needing more from this person. Loyalty being a big one. You needing to know that you are all that they desire and want for real. You know, I see the physical energy coming out here, but my collective, I'm getting someone wants to be reassured in that. You know, they have to change the way that they call themselves trying to be or live or deal or handle my collective, or there is no moving forward with you is you know how I'm picking it up. Yeah, you are this person's dream come true. You know, yes, you are one of the best thing that has happened in somebody's life. Yeah, and they knew they had no business playing, and they played till they played themselves right on out the door, right on out the game, and now they just they want back in so bad. They want back in so badly. Let me get some oracle cards over this. This person played till they played themselves right on out the door. Let's do this shadow love oracle. Yeah, please unblock me. You know, they put themselves on the block list. Is how I'm hearing it for somebody's person. Because the collective asked you or told you, cross watcher, what it was they needed, or you know, the things that they required, and you just refuse to change here. You know, somebody's person. Let's find out more. Let's get into these oracle cards and see what else. We got dark side on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, dark side. Your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love you have. Don't let it steal your joy. So again, somebody want to stay in and be in what is their shadow or dark energy, while my collective was you were either trying to love them through that, you know, asking them to come out of that something, and them refusing. Yeah, you know, that's what got their ass on the block list. You know, that's what got it. Well, my collective is standing firm in change must happen if you want to get close to me again, if you want to be next to me again. Show the collective what they need to see and know regarding this connection here. Please and thank you. Two-faced. Playing with your emotions is insecure. Yeah. Not who you think. See? That's what it is. My collective realized who it was that they were dealing with here. You did. That's why I say you did show what is this genuine. You show loyalty, genuine love, honesty. You gave this person someone multiple opportunities here to get their shit together, and they continued to play these back and forth mixed signal games until they played themselves right out the door. You know, the collective mean what they say this time. Look, it takes two. Someone is not committed, incompatible, and conflicted. Yeah. You know, the collective, my collective is serious this time. That's how I'm getting it. Someone here is standing firm in if you have not changed, cross watcher, you know, the person on your mind, if they have not changed, done this real work, coming in some accountability, and you don't even want to hear it. You don't even want to hear it. You don't even want to hear it. That's why they ass blocked. That's why that's why you're not speaking to them. Yeah, what else? What else? Yeah, want to play. My collective don't want to play no more. Look, unpredictable. You never know what they'll do. Unreliable. A live wire. Yeah, the collective, you're done here. You're done with what is the mixed signals back and forth. Yeah. Being unpredictable or do anything or say anything. Yeah. Yeah, it may have been what was this dream look dream world, living in a fantasy land of illusions, not real love. It may have been that very dreamy, collective, and it's okay. No judgment, we learn, that's a part of living. But it could have been what was a karmic love lesson that was learned here. Now you do know your value. Now you are standing firm in your love boundaries. Things like that. Things like that. What else? Show the collective what else here. Yeah, what else they need to see and know here. What else? This major regrets in them. It says you manifested that, possibly through healing and changing yourself. Yeah, demanding, unrealistic expectations. Yeah, high maintenance and diva. Absolutely. Absolutely, collective. You not cutting them a break, but you realize that perhaps your expectations were a bit too high for this person. They were incapable, they were refusing to, they were unable to give you what it was that you needed in a connection here. Commitment for someone, compatibility for someone else. Yeah. What else? Alone. You feel like you're alone in this situation all by yourself, but it won't be like this forever. Yeah. That's what walking away or staying away, keeping this person on the block list is all about here. Them refusing at the time that they had the opportunity, them refusing when they had you to do what you were asking them to. You realize, that maybe your expectations was high. Hey, you high maintenance collective, my high vibrational collective, they couldn't keep up. They didn't know then. They did not know then. Look, devilish. Trouble follows them around, tempting, addictive. They did not know then. Too low vibrational. Yeah. Too fucking dark. Different attachments and shit like that. Different addictions. Yeah, they couldn't. They could not meet your vibration. Yeah. What's happening now though? That this major regret I got, it said you manifested this, it's there with that. I feel like you pushing through and healing here, you recognizing these things and understanding the lead this person where they at is what triggered a lot of this. It's what triggered a lot of the regret for them. Yeah. Let me get one or two more. What else? What else does the collective need to see and know here regarding this connection? Yeah, deadly combo. Dangerous when together. Triggering or explosive. Yeah, collective. You realize that it was past toxic here for somebody. It was hazardous. Life was in danger for someone in this, and that's why the answer is no for reconciliation until there is definite change. They should be regretful. They should be regretful if you were put in harm's way, collective. They should be regretful and supposed to be on the block list. This could be somebody again that's blocked physically, energetically, or spiritually. But look, I had to pick it up. It ran from me, crushed. You are hurting emotionally right now. You need to heal before you jump. But they hurt and so emotionally and need to heal. Just destroyed. Emotionally destroyed. This is somebody, it says crushed. You need time to heal before you jump in again. Yeah, my collective, someone here, you recognize that. Yeah, that's what standing firm is about. That's how I keep getting it. Holding your own, not playing this game again with this person or allowing them to play the game again with you. Really, really, really dealing with them out of what is this big girl, big boy energy, not accepting no immature ass bullshit. No more. Yeah, 12. Heartbreak and love tarot for someone here. Yeah, it was all lovey and dovey. It was all great until it wasn't. And the minute that you realized who and what you were dealing with seriously, really, it changed. It triggered change for them as well. It changed for you. It triggered change for them as well. I said, that this major regret is coming out of your person's energy as well. They crushed emotionally. None of this shit has worked to get you to open back up to them, to respond to them, to, just try again, accept this behavior again. So somebody's person is being, yeah, they're being forced into, have no choice but to do this shadow work, ego death. Oh man, a tower for someone. Oh, somebody's person chakra is being unblocked. They have no choice. Somebody's person is definitely blocked. Queen of Cups on the bottom of the deck in reverse. Yeah. Definitely emotionally repressed, suppressed, whatever, pressed. And got healing to do, bro. It's oh, don't be mad. Look at them mad. Yeah, they could have problems with anger. Yeah, they'll knock my cards down. That ain't gonna stop my reading. Cause I'm telling the truth. Excuse me if my bonnet get in the way of the camera while I'm picking up cards that just all of a sudden got knocked out of my hand real quick. Yeah. After I said that, yeah, it could be more severe than even your person realizes. Somebody else, they're being forced into it, and their emotional instability, man, their non-commitment and lying and unpredictability, all of these things could be more severe or have been more severe than your person realizes. Them being forced into this shadow work, them having to look into the mirror. I'm telling you, it's a lot. It's a lot for someone's person here. Yeah, it's a lot for them. That's why they mad. That's why they emotional. That's why they hurt. Yeah. All right, I got the cards that set up. Let's clarify some of these oracle cards for you. Two-Face, it takes two, unpredictable, deadly combo, crush, demanding, alone, and devilish. What needs to be clarified for the collective? It takes two. Someone is not committed, look at the Lovers, y'all. For it takes two being clarified. The Lovers. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be. What is this divine partnership, this divine counterpart? It come out crossing. There is that change and healing to do. I don't normally, but I mean, come on, man. They just weren't aware. They just ooh, I'm not gonna make an excuse for them though. Somebody's person did know. It says that they knew better. It come out in the 12/12 deck. Somebody's person did know and they still chose to be on this toxic, karmic, low vibrational, basement dweller ass bull, man. That choice has costed them. Clarify the Lovers. That choice has costed them. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I'm getting big Libra coming off the Lovers. It's costed them. Clarify the Lovers for the collective. What did I say? Two of Cups in reverse. One of the best things that ever happened to them costed them their lover and their friend. That choice that your person made over there. Two of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah. Is what completely obliterated. I've heard just destroyed whatever further chance they had at having you open up here for someone. The change that's required for them is deeper than surface. It's mental health here for somebody. Somebody needs to see a professional. Yeah. Yeah. The King of Wands. They really have this emotion work to do. They really have to get recentered and refocused on what I'm getting is, oh goodness, what they really want. Clarify the King of Wands. Yeah. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, fire element. Let's see. Alone. What was this? Let me pick up this King of Wands. It was crushed. Let's do crushed. After I talk about them trying to figure out what it is that they really want here. They messed it up. Now they don't have a choice but to sit, focus, try to realign energies. I'm telling you, somebody being forced into their king or queen energy. Look, the Ace of Swords in reverse. They don't have a choice. That lie, that choice, that bad decision, yeah, that they thought was okay. No, the divine didn't think so. Yeah, the universe didn't think so. It definitely triggered whatever this, yeah, this awakening is, whatever this perspective change is. It exposed who this person really was to you, collective. Yeah, King of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, yeah. It finally was exposed to you, and man, that coming out, you moving forward or you moving yeah, just moving. I got with someone in my collective, you may have physically moved, pack your shit and be like, you know what, I'm good, I don't want to deal with this energy anymore. You can't seem to get, well, that's what triggered it. Look, Queen of Wands in reverse. There's the King of Wands sitting up there. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Yeah, that's how you manifested this. It come out, you manifested whatever change, karma, ego death, however is working it for this person's soul ascension that's happening for your person, you triggered it. Yeah, when you walked away, when you set boundaries of self-love here and said that you weren't going to deal with this anymore. Yeah, high maintenance, diva, high maintenance. It's the high priestess looking at me. High maintenance. Emperor in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, someone here, this was a failed marriage. You really thought that they were disciplined enough or that they, had themselves together enough to sustain and maintain, and they didn't. Four of Wands in reverse. Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Big Aries coming off of the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, very low vibrational, very toxic, reverse Emperor. A low, a basement dwelling emperor. Yeah, my collective saw through it. That is why they can't get this to move forward like they want it to. Is how I'm getting it, collective. Being was led to clarify it that way. Yes, you are strong enough to stand your ground. And this was what I heard. Yes, it is supposed to be or is, a partnership here. What I mean by soul contract, soul partner, twin flame. It is something like that being represented by the lovers, but their choice or their actions, their, lack of focus, their lack of decision making just completely threw it all off. You choosing you, your act of self-love, your act of courage, because I feel like it took courage for somebody. It did, to say, that's your choice, I accept, I'm gonna move forward gracefully. Triggered, manifested. What is this regret energy? Started what was this consciousness for this person that didn't exist before. Yeah. This level of consciousness for your person that did not exist before. Yeah. 12 heartbreak and love till roll. Now it's time to get some confessions from this person. I have to see what they want to say to my collective. I have to. Let's do Naked Truth. I hope I can find it very quickly. Let's do the Naked Truth. Yeah. Over this. Guys, if you have enjoyed this message, I know I have. Hit the like, comment, subscribe. It helps me grow the channel, and I'm going to keep that. It's on the shelf. I'm going to keep it. It helps me grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, and thank you. I shuffled. Y'all seen that? Jump out right. I'm going to cut. We're going to see what that says and get a couple of statement cards. See what this person... that is apparently what must be said. That's how I got it over this card. What is this that must be said to the collective at this time from this person? I pretend like I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. See what I mean? See what I mean? That's what must be said. Listen, it hasn't changed. It's actually only the more that they go through these changes, the more that um whoever, the person begs and pleads here, has their awakening, ego death, whatever their experience is, collective, the more they want you, the more they realize what they let slip through their fingers here. Yeah. They may act like, I don't care what social media says. They actually think about you daily and miss you heavily, desire you strongly. All of it. What else? What else does this person, what must this person say to the collective? Look, I dream about you. What did I say? I dream about you constantly. I hate that I have to wake up because it's so beautiful in the 5D. This person dreaming about you. Yeah, dreaming about you. Hating that they got to wake up back to reality because you're not there with them in reality. In the 3D. No, you're not there with them in the 3D. Yeah, my collective holding their own, loving they self, making the choice for they self here. Head over heart for somebody is triggering these feelings for your person. What else must the collective know at this time? I'm telling you, it's bringing them to a different level of awareness. What else must the collective know at this time? I don't care what people think anymore. I've been given bad advice. I'm listening to my intuition. What did I say about a new perspective change and gaining a higher level of, yeah. I'm listening to my intuition. I know you are the one. Yeah, gaining a higher perspective of man. Yeah, someone's person here. Had things not happen like they happened, they wouldn't have started to listen to their intuition. Your person wouldn't have started listening to their intuition. I know you are my soulmate, babe. Yeah. Our bond is magical. I'm seeing all the signs. Yeah. Now they can recognize the signs and see them. Now they're listening to their intuition and they know what it is. And that is real. Yeah. Yeah, collective. That the connection that you shared with them was real. They know why your boundaries are here and that they are real. They also know that it's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna take a lot of work for somebody's person here. What else? Let me get to a couple more and we'll close this out. What else must the collective, there it is, know at this time? What this person want to say? You didn't put up with my shit. Yeah. See? What I said. You didn't put up with my shit. You crushed my big ass ego. But that made me respect you even more. I'm telling you, it makes them love you even more. Yeah, that's that level of self-respect, that self-love that you show, not putting up with their shit. Not it just accepting what they call themselves was gonna give you. No, 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 no. My collective got requirements. That was how I got it early on in the reading. Yeah, you made me respect you more. Made that person respect you even more. Yeah, let's get one more. Let's get one more. What is it? What is it? What must the collective know? I hate that I hurt you. Yeah. Yeah. Do we have major regret? I hate that I hurt you. You didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. Yeah. Naked truth. It was their fault. They know this now. Somebody's person here knows that. That's what all this is about. That's what this energy has been about today. Yeah, that's why they begging to be unblocked and want to talk and collective. That is what I have for you. Yeah. Yeah. That's a nice message, collective. If you've enjoyed it, again, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, join the fam. Thank you, thank you, and thank you. If you would like to go further, I am open for personal readings. The description of the channel has that information in it. Until we meet in the next one, thank you. Thank you.